You alright, guys? How you doing? Hope everyone's okay and well. I am your host with the most, Malk. Tonight we're at the glorious race of the Brands Hatch Grand Prix, and we will be doing the Kyoto Miyabi track. So this is a brand new event or series, mini-series, mini-classic, series. It's not a classic car, it's the Mini Cooper 05 series as well. That's what we'll be looking forward to and get them set up as well. We will be starting the qualifying in about a couple of minutes time just to get the heads up and ready to go. So what's going to happen tonight is I'll show you the settings so you guys can understand how it all works. I'm so sorry about that, guys. So sorry. As you can see, this will be the Mini Championship. How you doing, Valtteri? How you doing, mate? You alright? It's just it seems strange seeing my tag without me driving. Hope Aiden does okay and doesn't kill. I think you'll be alright. As I said, I'll go through the settings properly so you can see how it all works. But hopefully everything will be alright. We'll be at the Brands Hatch Grand Prix first for 12 laps after the qualifying. It'll be fine weather conditions, 12 laps. There'll be a full start check. The boost will be on, but it'll be weak. Real slipstream is real. The damage will be on, but the mechanical damage the mechanical damage will be set to heavy. Tyre wear will be 5 times, the fuel will be 3. The initial fuel will be default, so these guys can be fine with what they have to do. And then 10 minutes of the category itself. It is filtered by the Mini Cooper. I've tried to do it based on the balance of performance. And the only tyre wears that these guys are going to have is the soft and medium tyres. They can have wherever they can tune the car how they want it as well, so they can change the setup if they want to. But it will be a standalone setup if it's like that. The shortcut penalty will be strong. The wall collision will be strong as well in case there is any issues as well. And that's pretty much it for the start of it all. So I'm just getting everyone ready. I think so. I'm just saying everyone ready. We will get the qualifying. Will now start now. So the tyre wear. Right. So here we go. Oh, press the wrong button. So yeah, there'll be 10 minutes. There'll be 12 laps of the track. It should be short anyway. I'm hoping it'll be short. But let's see how it all goes. So we're going to start the qualifying as of now. And the tyre wear, the mandatory tyre wear, there will be one mandatory pit stop. There'll be one mandatory pit stop. So basically what would happen is the soft and mediums, they have to do the mandatory pit stop. Now, I've not specifically said how many laps the minimum will be. I said, for now, I've just scrapped the minimum. So wherever they do, as long as I could see that I've been watched back to say that this driver has done the pit stop and used the 2 tyre wear, then I'm happy with it. That's all I ask for with this race. If, for instance, it gets worse, then I will have to change the setting a little bit. But bear in mind though, guys, I do apologise. It was last minute decisions and last minute deciders from everyone's perspective. And I'm so glad. Oh, Valtteri! You gotta be careful with that corner, as you can see. So hopefully it'll have to go back into the pits. But this track can be decisive. And be interested to see what they can try and do. And let's have a look at who's going to be first. It's Brian McKinney. I told the drivers they could have their own customised livery that they want, as long as they don't have anything to promote other league groups, as well as make sure that the ESR logo is on the bonnet. That's all I ask for, guys, is the ESR logo on the bonnet. And it must be submitted before 7 PM. So we'll be having 2 rounds. And then next week we'll have another 2 rounds, but that will be it. There'll be 2 weeks of this. So it'll be the first week, the 2 rounds of this, and then next week we'll be back at Brands Hatch, but this time it will be the Indy or Panos or God Gift John. It's good to see him back actually in the racing point of view. I've missed him since the GT Supercar series. I hope he's all okay and well. So let's see what he can try and do on his car. On that Mini Cooper OS, the 05 series. That's what it is, guys. It's the Mini Cooper 05 series. Brian McKerney is just about to do his outlap now, so 1 minute 52. But bear in mind though, the Miyabi track that will be at round 2 will be shorter than this. So I'll try to pick one track that's going to be a little bit longer, and one track that will be a little bit shorter as well. But I'm hoping everything will be all okay and well. And looks like Hoppers is really struggling with that car. Oh, Brian McKerney trying to skid his way across, or do the drift across. So this is where everything can be decisive as well, absolutely decisive. And if you are watching the stream, good evening to you all. Hope everyone's okay and well. This is the Mini 05 Championship series, like mini series, shall we say, for 2 weeks. And if you like what you've seen so far, even though we started, if you like what you've seen so far, please make sure you like and subscribe to the Elder Sim Racing YouTube channel for all the live racing stuff, and also make sure you got your like and subscribe. Sorry, like and follow, or like on this stream as well. We're aiming for at least 10 likes tonight, guys. We'll be at least 10 likes tonight. Be a massive help. So Brian McKerney coming up to the last part of the sector. Now, as said, this track is going to be 12 laps. So it'll be interesting to see how long it would take for these guys to... Bear in mind that they're on heavy fuel. So... 1 minute 40, yeah, 1 minute 40.359 from Brian McKerney. There's Panos. What can he try and do? He's on his outlap actually. Where's Hoppers? Hoppers has had a struggling time, and he might do 1 minute 49. 1 minute 49. So it looks like Neil. It's good to see him back actually in the racing. I haven't. Oh, he's just drifted off at turn 1, but the Flying Scotsman. The Flying Scotsman of Neil as well, so hopefully he'll be flying. And Sampa's got pole position at the moment with a 139.414, so that's a good time. That's a really good time, to be fair. I'm just trying to see who just got past. The Rear Horseman. Rear Horseman's got to pole position now with a 138.855. So yeah, it's just interesting to see how they can try and push on. And it looks like Noah had a 3rd position time. You know, Brian McKenney was in at 4th, who had briefly had the pole position. And I think it was Noah. Noah, that's where I saw that driver that just cut off at turn 1. So it was Noah who got pole position for a brief moment, and then careful, nearly. I think Noah did not expect Valtteri to be slowed down there. So hopefully it's Valtteri's son driving. So let's give him that oomph. Come on, you can do it. Hopefully he'll try. He's done at 2 minutes, 0.5. That's not bad, to be fair, considering it was an invalidated lap. But still, it's still an improvement. It's his first ever go. Panos did a 1 minute 38.3, 46. So Valtteri, hopefully he'll try and push on. What's happened to Hoppers? Hoppers is going to try and push on massively. And 1 minute 53. So Neil's trying to do a very good lap, but at the moment he's in 6th place at the moment. So he needs to try and push, depending on how far he can try and do in that first sector. He's about 2/10 down. He's about 2/10 down. Where's Brian McKerney? Brian McKerney is 2 seconds behind the leader. And Panos, who got pole position with a 138.346, and that's 2 seconds. 2 seconds off the leader. I did say to the drivers, you can customise your setups. to however you want it to do. All I ask for, guys, is just make sure that they do the mandatory pit stop. That's all I ask. If it gets abusive, I will have to try and try and sort out the setting for this. But I just wanted to see how it would work, because obviously this was last minute with the Mini Coopers. I keep saying classic because I'm doing something, an event coming up soon. So the Mini Cooper will be interesting to see. So Valtteri's done 2 minutes 15. That's his qualifying time, and that's not bad. That's not bad considering it's his first ever go on online league racing. Oh well, online event racing as well. And 1 minute 42 from Brian McKenny. Got Panos did a 38.242, so he's improved his time. But where's Real Osman? Real Osman is slowing down massively. So interesting to see what you can try and do on the last sector. I know it's 1.2 seconds down, but still better than nothing. As I said, you can do the as long as you have the tyre wear starting, that's fine. So looks like Sampa did a 1 minute 47. Oh, it's gone a little bit wide. You can tell turn one it's gonna be a killer for some of these drivers. You got Noah 1.5 seconds off the gap. He needs to try and catch up to the leader. And he does. 1 minute 38.7. He's been massively improving. Every time I watch him, he's been absolutely outstanding. I didn't want to do it like a commentator's curse for him to go off track at the same time, but he'll be. Hopefully, he'll try and push on. But a fair play to him to get into second place. But Rosman struggling. 1 minute 23 left on the qualifying. Can anyone try and stop Panos with the pole position time of a 1:38.242? Impressive, absolutely impressive time. Brian McKenny's done a 1:39.6, so he's moved up to 5th. So at the moment, I mean, Valtteri, is trying to keep that back end going. If you can try and get a good time, if you can try and improve, this is going to be close. Oh, he's improved. He's improved his time. Fair play, well done. 2 minutes 14.812. Oh, he's got to be careful of that turn one. Got to be careful of turn one. Hoppers is in 7th, but 11 seconds behind. 11 seconds behind, 1 minute 49. So he's having a tight time with the Brands Hatch track at the GP. Noah. I think Hoppers just saw Noah just doing a proper lap as well. So yeah, it's been quite interesting, to be fair. With the race, well, with the qualifying itself. 10 seconds left, guys. 10 seconds left for the qualifying. And obviously in the next round, which is the next race, obviously, at the Toyota Miyabi track, it will be the reverse grid of this results tonight of the race. So, if Valtteri finishes at the back, he will start off in 1st in the reverse grid. And if Hoppers was in at 7th, he will start off in 2nd. So everything all to play for. The points are, I will share the points later on, guys, but at the moment it's just the normal standard ESR rules. Brian McCann is the 139.0. Neil's gone off track and he will not improve his time. Sampa, oh my god, Sampa tried to push on massively and try and go past the right hand corner, and looks like Valtteri has just gone off track. He's going to be a fair play. So Sampa's going to try and push on massively. So let's see where Sampa will be. If he can try and improve. Reosman did 138.7, so he moves up to 2nd, get ahead of with Noah. Sampa will not improve, Brian McCarry will finish. Noah will finish at that point. Gorgiv Panos will be there. Is that everyone? I think that's everyone except for Noah. So yeah, well done to Panos by a 1:38.2. So 1 minute 40. We're gonna have at least probably about 17 minutes, I think. 16 to 18 minutes of 12 laps of this front. If obviously it might be a bit longer, but so the first race, it kind of feels like it's endurance, but it's not. It's just trying to balance it out with the laps of the track itself. But the next one will be very short, because I know for a fact it's going to be a very short track. So yeah, it's be interesting to see how these guys can try and push on. Well done to Panos actually for getting pole position. You got Riosman in second, Noah in third, Brian McCann is in fourth, Sampa is in fifth. You got Neil is in sixth. You got Hoppers is in seventh, and Valtteri's son in eighth place. But yeah, I mean, Valtteri, if you're still there, I hope everything's okay from Valtteri's point of view. I hope he's alright, and I'm hoping he'll be alright with the racing tonight. But it'll be a good experience. It'll be a very, very good experience for him. So the qualifying has ended. This is the first round. This is the first round of the Brands Hatch Grand Prix. So we're going to have 2 rounds, just one at here, one at the Miyabi track. So here we go, guys. As you can see, the 8 drivers coming in. And we've got Panos is in first, Riosman's second, Noah in third. You got Brian McCarry is in fourth, Sampa is in fifth, Bass is in sixth, or Neil in sixth, sorry. Hoppers is in seventh, Valtteri is in 8th place. You got Panos is in mediums, you got Riosman softs, Noah mediums, Brian McCarry mediums, softs, mediums, and they're off. And it's a slow start. It looks like, I don't know if Noah had a full start, but he got a really bad start. And now the rear Osmo is going to put... Oh, he nearly put on the inside line. He nearly tried to make the move. But, Neil's trying to go side by side with Hoppers for 6th place. But Brian McKenny and Sam having a bit of a scrap for 3rd place. But they're still battling out. We got a 2 in a bad moment. Brian McKenny. Oh, Brian McKenny, Sampa. So yeah, I mean, it's been absolutely epic start, to be fair, and it looks like Noah trying to go around the outside. Is he going to go around the outside? Not yet. I'll tell you what, he has actually. He's gone around the outside and made the move, done into 4th. That's a really good job. Really, really good job to move up. But Riosman and Panos are still battling up for 1st and 2nd. Sampa did not see Neil from 6th place. Hoppers has got a chance. to make the move on the inside. 2 in a bed moment again. Not enough to get past. So yeah, absolutely insane. So yeah, just trying to look to see. You got Hoppers battling out with Baston in 6. You got Sampa battling out with Noah for 4th. Panos is pulled away from Real Osmo, so I'm wondering if he had an issue as well. Someone's got a penalty. There's quite a few drivers who've got the penalty. To be fair, I don't know if I did say to stop at get rid of the penalty at the start, finish line straight. I'll take it off from this. But here we go. But for the next race, I'll have to tell them, make sure, the penalties to get rid of, like they normally do. But I think they did not expect that at all. So it was my fault on that, guys. I'm so sorry about that. So I'll let them off just this once on this race. You got Brian McCartney, who's in 4th. You got Sampa putting the pressure on from 5th, and then Neil in 6th. Noah trying to pull away from 3rd, still pushing on massively. Valtteri still pushing on. You got Hoppers trying to pull away. massively. So this is quite intense actually, because all the pressure will be on these guys. It's making sure that there's no issues at all. And the Panos and Riosman are having a good battle for first. Riosman, who was really struggling at the back, he was massively behind, but he's, oh my god, they're gonna have a two to bed. We're gonna have a two to bed moment. Oh, I thought he was going to make the move done, but can Riosman? Panos went wide. Panos went wide at one point, but that, he must have got that straight line speed. Looks like Riosman trying to pull himself to get back into first, and he's going to have to brake really heavily. And they're doing a stellar of a job. And look at those brilliant liveries. Actually, loving those liveries. Noah hit the oh my God, Brian McKenny battling out with Sampa. Sampa grabbing back up to fourth, and he does. He gets himself back up to fourth place. So Sampa doing everything he can to put the pressure on. So yeah, it's just interesting stuff. Brian McKenny putting the pressure on Sampa. He needs to do something, Brian McKenny. As you can see, his car's just trying to hold on for dear life. But as long as these guys can as long as they can change the tyre wear in this race, it's one mandatory pit stop. If they haven't done the pit stop, that means that they'll be penalised. Anyway, they'll be penalised. So yeah, sorry about that. I'm just trying to make sure to see what's going to happen between this battle between fourth and fifth, because it's absolutely heated up. Absolutely heated up. Oh my God, who's it? Is it battle? Is Riosman making a move? No, he's still struggling to get past Panos. Still struggling to get past. Riosman making a move. He's making a move on the inside line. He's got this chance. He's got to make this move. Riosman now making the move into first. Yes! Is he? No, it's contact between himself and Panos. Both of them, oh my God, side-by-side contacts. Gotta be careful. Gotta be very, very careful. And Riosman now making the move on the inside line, but that will cost him dearly, because Panos is going to put the pressure on massively. Absolutely massively. Yeah, we're on lap 4. I can't believe we're on lap 4. Lap 4 of 12. Of the Elder Sim Racing for the Mini 05 Championship. This will be this week and next week only, guys, because obviously everything will be back to normal in 2 weeks' time. And you got Neil and Noah battling out for fourth place, and Noah trying to get that slipstream as much as possible. So it'll be interesting to see how he can try and push on, and yeah, it's been absolutely entertaining. Oh, Neil's gone off track. Neil's gone off track. I'm wondering if he had not much room from some of the drivers. So, oh, he made a massive mistake. That's the big question of it all. But now Sampa will try and hold on for third place, while the top two are pulling away massively. And Riosman now got himself into first and still holding on there, still doing a fantastic job. You've got, oh, this is quite intense stuff, to be fair. So third, like I said, lap 5 of 12 of the Elder Sim Racing for the Mini Coopers. And you got Sampa trying to do everything he can, but Noah is slowly catching up. And then you got Neil in 5th place. As things stand. As things stand, to be fair. So, like I said, these guys have got to be on the other tyre. Like, if they start off on the softs, they have to be on the mediums. That's what I'm saying, is you have to be on the mandatory pit stops, to be fair. So it'll be interesting to see what they can try and do. But yeah, it's just I know it's the battles have been good actually. The top two have been getting close again, but not. But Rosman's ain't messing about. He ain't messing about at all. So with Panos returning back to the race scene, it's good to see him back actually. He's trying to do everything he can. He was in the lead for quite a bit until the Rosman last lap or so. Boy, he's absolutely enjoyable. So yeah, Panos trying to close the gap. But with the guys are getting close to each other, look, Sampa pulling away from third. You got Noah and Neil for fourth and fifth place. Noah struggling. Oh, both drivers. Oh, that was close actually. We'll have to look that back again. But these guys will be swapping the tyre wear for the softs, you would think. Hopefully they'll be on the softs. Yeah, they're on the softs. That's fine by me. From Noah and Neil. So those two drivers will be okay for the... Oh, Rosman's gone way off track. So that'll compromise a little bit. I did add the penalties if it is going to be added. But Sampa will try and catch up to these guys. And it's all spread out now. Hoppers. Oh, Hoppers and Noah. Hoppers is trying to hold on with that car for as long as possible. But getting close as Neil tried to pull on massively. I think what Hoppers is trying to do is try and get those mediums as long as possible, which is fair enough. Which is absolutely fair enough. But it's as long as he can try and keep that car onto the track, and he's trying everything he can. But Neil's going to put the pressure on to him massively in the next few laps or so, or possibly this lap, the way it's going at the moment. So yeah, Valtteri's going to pit. Oh, Hoppers has got off track. Hoppers has gone off track. So Hoppers will have to think about pitting. Oh my God, that was close. And Hoppers will have a penalty. He'll have to get rid of that. But I will mention it in the chat. So Hoppers is going to the pits now, and he's going to try and do the soft stint as well. Sampa, who was on the softs, he's on the mediums now. So he's going on 6th place. You got oh, what's happened there? You got Brian McKerney and Noah banning out for 3rd and 4th, massively. And we're over the halfway marker, guys. We're already over the halfway marker, and it's quite entertaining, to be fair, because you got the Rosman, Panos. Panos is struggling, and he's already using majority of that fuel to that bare minimum as well. So interesting, absolutely interesting stuff for these guys. So you got the Rosman trying to do everything he can in first. You got Panos is in second. You got we've got a great battle for 3rd, 4th, and 5th. And you got Sampa's got a penalty as well. Sampa will have to get rid of that penalty as quickly as possible. Oh, Noah putting the pressure on Valtteri. I think Valtteri's just trying to let some of the drivers through, which Brian McKerney has lost out 3rd place to Noah. You got Neil trying to hold on Sampa with that 1.3. You got Neil's got a time penalty as well. So I'll just watch these two for now. I think he'll try and get rid of that penalty as much as possible. So yeah, they're trying to get rid of that penalty as much as possible, and that's Sampa forgot the start finish line straight. But yeah, I'm so sorry if it's sound a bit quiet, because the entertainment's going to be kicking in the next few laps or so. But because now that Panos has gone in, and he should be on the mediums, or the softs. He's on the softs. Oh, he is. He will start off on the mediums, whereas. So Rosman is on the softs, but he'll have to be on the mediums later on. Noah's in second. You got Brian McKenny who's in third. You got Panos. Oh, you got Neil and Sampa battling out side by side. Two in a bed moment between fifth and sixth. Who will try and win fifth place? It looks like Sampa. Sampa going around the outside, but Neil ain't giving up. The Flying Scotsman trying to push on and doing a stellar of a job. Panos, Sampa and Neil all trying to push on massively. You got Hoppers and Valtteri. I think Valtteri just trying to let Hoppers through. So that's fair enough. You got Sampa and Neil. Oh my god, they're going to go side by side at the last corner. Ah, Neil's. He's just bonsaied into fifth, and what a move actually. I tell you what, Sampa's saying, no mate, don't say one move just yet until you see my move and bounce back to fifth. And he has, he's got himself back up to fifth. Great battle between these two, to be fair. Great battle. So Sampa and Neil are having a good battle for fifth and sixth. But again, it's all about the drivers need to make sure that they've done a mandatory pit stop. If Real Osman does not do a mandatory pit stop, he will be penalised. So I think he's trying to pull away. He's trying to make sure that you know, he's trying to make sure that everything's all settled and ready to go. I know he's joined late, so he might be. I will have to like. It just depends on if he pits now. If he pits now, this is going to be close. This is going to be really, really close. So it should be interesting for these guys. So is Real Osman going to the pits? He is. He's finally going to the pits. I wasn't sure whether he was going to go all the way to the end. But yeah, it's been... So he'll go on the mediums. We'll just watch him for a bit. While the other drivers... Oh my god! Sampa and Neil going side by side. And also Brian McKenny and Panos are having a good battle as well. And is... Oh, where's Real Osman? Real Osman's just coming out of the pits. And that is a great... Oh my god, Neil and Sampa, they're going heat scrap to try and get back into fifth. Still battling out. But look at Panos and Brian McKenny. Brian McKenny making a move on the inside. Oh, brilliant. Brilliant. But Panos is trying to put the pressure on. He needs to make that move done. He lost out so much to the Real Osman. So yeah, interesting. So Noah is on chance to win the first round of the Brands Hatch Grand Prix layout. We will be back at this track, but it will be the Indy version. That'll be next week. You got Brian McKenny and Panos going side by side. Panos making a move. Oh, brilliant move. And then you got Sampa drop down to 6th. Neil holding on for 5th. So it's really, really trying to do everything they can to push on massively. And someone's got a penalty. It looks like the Real Osman. Real Osman's got a penalty. You have to get rid of it as quickly as possible. He'll be under a lot of pressure from Panos and the rest of the crew. But he'll be swamped down with a few positions. So I'm just trying to see if he does get rid of that penalty. He does not. So maybe I should have said at the start with the penalties, so I do apologise. That is my fault for that regarding the penalties. So 0.8 is the penalty he's still got as well. So Panos is in 3rd. You got Brian McCann who's in 4th place. You got Sampa in 5th. Neil who's in 6th place, but still putting the pressure on Sampa. Ah, my God! Trying to really go for it on the inside. I don't think there was any room. But Neil's saying, look, I'm going for that move, and he did. But that was a risky move, and now Panos. Panos going side by side with the Roseman. The Roseman, he really needs to get rid of that penalties if he wants to survive the you know, trying to get a good start to the round of the minis, of the Mini 05 series. So yeah, interesting stuff. So Panos is going to try and put the pressure on massively. But yeah, with Roseman still trying to close the gap. Brian McKenny in 4th. You got Basson is in, or Neil's in 5th. You got Sampa who's in 6th place. So yeah, interesting stuff, guys. Absolutely interesting. But yeah, trying to do everything they can to put the pressure on. They're on the final lap, guys. They're on the final lap of this the race itself. So again, the penalties, I should have said at the start, make sure you've oh my god, what's happened there? Oh my god, I thought there was going to be a carnage at the 4th place, but Neil holding on for 5th. Sampa will not mess about now. He will try. Oh my god, oh, Neil went too far wide, and Sampa's going to back up to 5th. Sampa is going to back up to 5th. But where's Noah? Could have a great start to the race itself. So yeah, Panos is doing everything he can to put the pressure on Noah. I don't know whether he's got enough time to get to close the gap into 1st, and if it does, that'll be a fantastic achievement. But you have to do like a qualifying lap. He'll have to do a qualifying lap. So Sampa trying to hold on for 5th. You got Neil in 6th. Oh my god, this is insane. You got Noah trying to hold on for 1st. You got Riosman under a lot of, putting Panos under a lot of pressure. But Noah will about to cross the line to win the first ever time of the Mini 05 series. So well done to him. Brilliant drive from him. Well done, he'll be absolutely delighted with that. He finished off in 1st, Panos is in 2nd. Riosman will finish off in 3rd, but he'll drop down a few. Oh, he does not drop down a few positions. He must have got rid of that penalty just before the start of finishing line straight. So, bad scenes. So well done to Brian McKenny, Sampa, and Neil. Great drives from them. You got Valtteri, who's just about to do his last lap, but Hopper as well too finishes off in 7th place. Valtteri will try and, to be fair, oh unlucky. To be fair though, on his first ever race, yeah, on his first ever race, he'll try and he's just obviously with the mechanical damage being heavy. He's done an alright job, to be fair. I know he's a lap behind, but it's still improved, it's still practice, but he'll start at 1st. He will start off at 1st, so this is going to be interesting at the Miyabi track. So it's very, don't get me wrong, it will take time for Valtteri's son to get up to speed and all the other stuff with the league racing itself. But yeah, don't worry, don't panic. I'm sure Valtteri's son will be absolutely bossed in. If you like what you see so far, guys, please make sure you like and subscribe to the Elder Sim Racing YouTube channel for all the live races itself. We are aiming for at least 10 likes tonight, guys. If you're watching the stream, we are aiming for at least 10 likes tonight. If you could help me and help Elder Sim Racing, that'll be fantastic. Valtteri about to cross the line to finish off in 8th place, and it's a good job. Like, it's a tough start, but hopefully he'll bounce back. So that is your 8. Well, there's your classification briefly. Well done to Noah, to starting off in 3rd, finish off in 1st. Well done to him. Absolute stellar job, to be fair. So that was the first race of I'm just going to save the replay so I could have a look back afterwards. The race results, you got no... Oh, actually, I'm going to edit this. I'm going to do this very quick. Practice. So this one will be there. So let them have a bit of practice. I'll give them about 5 minutes and then we'll start. Yeah, give them about 5 minutes. So 2040, say 2046. That is 2. Start. Oh, race 2 start. Right, so I'll tell them in race, or tell them on the Facebook. Basically, what I'm trying to say to the guys is, you've got get rid of penalty. Start, finish straight. So basically, I'm so sorry about this, guys. I'm just seeing the chat, and that'll those two. I'm so sorry about this, guys. So I've warned them. Basically, do not mess about. It's my fault on the penalties, guys. As in, you must get rid of the penalty before start, finish straight. Um, um, So I'll give them a warning about it as well. So I'm so sorry about this, guys. If you just reading the chat as well. So we'll be able to. I'll just give a reminder on the chat here as well. Penalties. Must be gone before start. Penalties must be gone before start finish line. I'll put fish. Finish line. Finish line. as from now. So basically, I'm just going to say my fault on. Um, so I'm just trying. If you get penalty, must be gone. Must be gone before start. Finish. So that's it. So if you like, so sorry about this, guys. This is the second round of the evening. We'll be at the Kyoto Driving Park. So that's what it is. So sorry about that, guys. I'll give you a bit of a recap of the race standings so you can see. But the penalties that they got in the first race, I'm not including them. So it's my fault on that. So I should have said that. So whatever happens to not in that first round is what they get. But as of now, do not cross the start finish line if you get a penalty of the next lap. So you got Noah in first, you got Panos is in second, Rosman's in third, you got Brian McKenna is in fourth, Sampa's in fifth, Neil's in sixth, Hoppers is in seventh, and Valtteri is in eighth place. So, but bear in mind though, these are the reverse grid. So yeah, I'll just message you one more thing, guys, and then we will kick off. This will be the reverse grid. So here we go, guys. I just want to make sure that Valtteri's son is okay, because it's his first ever racing, so that's why I want to make sure he's okay before I start the qualifying. Oh, sorry, before I start the race. We will start in a matter of time. Just wanted to see what Valtteri says, and then we'll kick off, guys. Cool. So here we go, guys. Good luck, all. This is the final race of the evening. This will be the reverse grid, and yeah, good luck, guys. Let's start the race. Da, 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 da. So here we go. Who will try and win the second race of the evening? And it's an intense moment at the Elder Sim for the Mini Cooper 05 Championship Series. You got Valtteri being first. You got Hoppers is in second. You got Neil in third. Sampa is in fourth. Brian McKenna is in fifth. Rio Osman is in sixth place. Panos is in seventh, and Noah in eighth place. Here we go, guys. We got 1 light, 2 lights, 3 lights, 4 lights, 5 red lights, and we are... Go, go, go! Looks like Hoppers has had a great start. Has he had a great start? Oh my god, this is going to be chaotic. Hoppers is going to be in the lead. Oh, Sampa's making a move on the inside line. He's got to be careful. But they're trying to do everything he can, try and make the move on the inside line. And Panos and Riosman having a great scrap for 3rd and 4th. I'm hoping this will be the quickest race of the evening. I'm hoping anyway. You got Hoppers trying to make the move on the inside, but Riosman and Panos. Oh my god. Oh no! Hoppers has hit the wall. Hoppers has hit the wall. So he'll have damage. He'll have damage on his car. Let me just double check. No, he hasn't actually. He's very lucky. He's very, very lucky. You got Valtteri moving up to 6. Valtteri is moving up to 6. What's happened? There's quite a few drivers who are just going to the pits. So it looks like they have tried to do their pit stops early. I might have to do the pit stop mandatory stuff for next week. Might do. But Rosman, Sampa and Noah are all going to the pits for the soft tyres, so they'll probably go all the way to the end. But yeah, it looks like Neil trying to hold on. Oh my god, it's Valtteri. Valtteri! Oh, careful! Fair play though, still battling out with Hoppers for 4th place. So they're trying to push on massively, and now they're pulling away. Bye. So yeah, the battle for 1st place is really heated up because Neil's holding on for 1st. You got Panos is in 2nd. You got Brian McKay who's in 3rd. So it's been absolutely still of a job from these guys. Still of a job. So Panos trying to hold on for dear life, but Brian McKerney's not having any second thoughts at all. But Panos, with the experience of winning the GT Supercar Series as well, so he knows what to expect. But Neil trying to be careful not to lose out massively. It looks like Hoppers. Oh, who's going to the pits? It looks like Brian McKenny's going to the pits. Brian McKenny's going to the pits. He's tried to get that long stint as quickly as possible. But bear in mind though, Neil will be on the mediums later on. Panos will be on the softs later on. But Hoppers holding on for 3rd. Sampa in 4th. Riosman in 5th. You got Noah in 6th place. You got Valtteri who's going into the pits now. Should be changing to his tyre as well. You got Brian McKenny who's just coming out now for the softs. So they could go all the way to the end if they want to now. I did put say minimum. No minimum at all. It's just I just want to know that they can. Oh my god, Real Husband and Noah. And it looks like Hoppers has gone wide. Hoppers has gone wide. Panos is going to the pits. Neil's going himself into the pits now. So now Hoppers is in the lead. Hoppers is in the lead. Sampa's in 2nd. Noah is in 3rd. You got Railsman is in 4th. And then Hoppers has lost 1st place to Sampa. Sampa ain't messing about. You got the Mini Coopers are Hoppers in 2nd. You got Noah in 3rd. Trying to keep it cool and calm and be collected. Oh, has he made the move? He has! Brilliant move! Absolutely brilliant move! Real Osman, oh my god, he went onto the grass itself, and he's got to be careful. He's got to be very, very careful not to lose out too much time. But Hopper's doing everything he can. He will have to go into the pits, though. He'll have to go to the pits sooner. So I wonder if he's just trying to go as long as possible with those mediums. But the Real Osman pulling away massively. And made the move done, and gone ahead of Brian McKay. Well, Brian McKay's gone ahead of Hoppers, so he's struggling like mad. Hoppers. So yeah, it's been a mad race, to be fair. It's been an absolute mad race. Where's Valtteri? Valtteri is just coming out to the pits, or just coming out the last corner. Panos and you got Neil. Oh my god, Neil trying to go side by side with Hoppers. In Railsman's got a penalty. Railsman has got the penalty. Oh my god, Panos! Yeah, so Panos, so Railsman trying to drop off as much as possible because of that penalty situation. So Hoppers will be. Oh, this is going to be interesting to see what they're going to try and do. And looks like Neil and Riosman going side by side. So here we go. Riosman trying to do everything he can and done an absolute state of a job to hold on for, you know, to put the pressure on. But let's have a look at the back of the leader. Sampa pulling away in first place. You got Noah in second place. Brian McKenney is in third. Panos is in fourth. Neil is in fifth. You got the Riosman is in sixth. Valtteri is in seventh place. Valtteri is in seventh place. Hoppers is in eighth place. Oh my god, this is intense. This is absolutely intense stuff because anything can happen at this track. It's so unpredictable, this track. It's really unpredictable. This is why I did this track now, because this is the shortest track. You got Noah under a lot of pressure from Brian McKenney, and also you got a battle at the back. It looks like Riosman has got a penalty again, so he'll lose out again massively to couldn't say the words, to Neil. Noah and Brian McKenney are battling out for second, and it's still going for it. Brian is just looking at the inside. Come on, yes! Oh, what a move! What a move! Brilliant, absolutely brilliant move from Brian McKenney. But don't forget, Noah will not give up this position. But while these are still battling out with the, oh my god, oh, Riosman and Neil, I wonder if, I don't know if Neil had a bit of a moment between those two, but oh no, what happened to Noah? It looks like Neil has got to get rid of that penalty before the start finishing line straight. Yes, he has done, fair play. And Riosman and Noah. Riosman back up to fourth place, and he's trying to put the pressure on Panos. He's putting the pressure on Panos as much as possible. But yeah, it's been absolute intense, absolute intense. You got Panos trying to close the gap onto Brian McKenney, but he's pulling away. But Sampa's just not messing about. He's just trying to do one lap at a time. Valtteri's son is still in seventh. He's still in seventh place, and Hoppers is putting the chase on. He's putting the chase on massively. Riosman under a lot of pressure from Noah from fifth place, but he wants to try and make that move on Panos as soon as possible. Otherwise, he will lose out to fifth to Noah, depending on how it goes. Looks like Valtteri's under a lot of pressure. Is he under a lot of pressure? Yeah, he is. He's under a lot of pressure from Hoppers. And they come up to the 11th, the penultimate lap, should we say. So Valtteri doing everything he can. Hoppers is... If Valtteri can get 7th place, it'll be a fantastic achievement for him. It'll be a massive achievement. Sampa crossing the line in to still in first at the moment on the final lap of this race. You got Panos is in third. You got Riosman in fourth. Noah is in fifth. Neil is in sixth. Hoppers is in seventh. Valtteri drops down to eighth. So Hoppers will get 7th place unless Hoppers makes a mass mistake. But Sampa will about to cross the line. So be. But yeah, this track, I love this track because it's so fast and so unpredictable. But well done to Sampa, who will finish off in first place. Well done to him. He finished off as the winner of round 2. Brian McKenney will finish off in second. Panos will finish off in third. And we got a final finish! Oh my god! Oh my god, between Neil and Noah, that was a photo finish for fifth. Where's Hoppers? Hoppers will be finishing off in 7th place. You got Valtteri. Valtteri's son, sorry. Valtteri's son will finish off in 8th place. So yeah, it's been well done to Sampa actually. Did a brilliant job to finish off in first place, and that is your 2 rounds of the Mini 05 Championship for this week. Next week we'll be back for oh, let me just get the save replay just to make sure I keep forgetting. Make sure everyone else has done their laps and also done that correctly. So, just to recap, the first race, I'm not including the penalties. They'll be, you know, yeah. Cheers, Noah. Thank you so much. Like I said, next week we will have the last 2 rounds. Cheers, Hoppers. Thank you so much. But yeah, we're gonna have 2 races. We'll be back at. Cheers, Neil. Basically, we'll be back at the Brands Hatch, but this time we'll be at the IndyCar, well, the Indy track as well. So that will be the short one. And then you got, so yeah, it's just insane. And you got, we'll be at the Red Bull track. Will be the short track as well. So I couldn't put the GP track on there because otherwise we'd be here for hours for that track to finish. So that's why I did the short track version, because I think that will be good for the Mini Coopers. Yeah, don't forget the settings will be different as well. So, okay, guys, I'm so sorry. So yeah, I'm going to shoot off, guys. That was the 2 rounds, and give you a bit of a recap of the rounds, the results itself. You got Sampa, who finished off as a winner in round 2 at the Toyota Driving Park Miyabi track. You got Brian McKenny who's in 2nd, Panos is in 3rd, Ray Osman's in 4th, Noah is in 5th, Neil is in 6th, Hoppers is in 7th, and Valtteri's son is in 8th place. Yeah, no worries, no worries, Valtteri. I'll be able to. I hope you had an enjoyable time. Yeah, well done, Valtteri. That was a stellar job. The second race, much better. And he gave Hoppers a real run for his money actually, because he was under a lot of pressure to catch up. But he caught you up at the last lap. So well done, Valtteri. Well done. Absolute unbelievable. So. Rear Osman says you could drive Sunday too. No worries. Anyways, guys, I'm going to shoot off. That was the 2 rounds. We will have rounds 3 and 4, the final 2 rounds of the Mini Coopers. I keep saying Mini Classic, Mini Cooper 05 Championship. Cheers for that, guys. I'll see you all next week. Take care of yourself. Well, I'll be back on Friday, but I won't be commentating. I'll be doing the NASCAR series, driving for the first time. You'll be shocked. You'll be shocked. Be driving on Friday, and then we will be back with we'll be back on Sunday for the Eliminator series as well, for the Eliminator League. Cheers for that, guys. I'm going to shoot off. See you later. Ta-ra, bit. Bye bye.